Breaking news: Nnamdi Kanu was told to come and collect 10 million and he fell for it. Joe Ibukwe reveals all. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. We all know Joe. Joe is an Igbo man. What I mean by that, somebody from the southeastern part of Nigeria, but currently working, and serving in a political position in Lagos. And since then, he's been entirely grateful, not just to APC, but also to the Southwest. Everything, anything against the Southeast for him goes. And Nigerians have been wondering, that's in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. You know that you in Nigeria, you are a wanted man. Okay, you've been living in Great Britain, running your business from there and doing quite well. What brought you to Kenya? What did you come and do in Kenya? Joe is revealing to us that this was what Nnamdi Kanu was actually doing in Kenya. And this is how Nigerian government set him up and he fell for it. Before now, Attorney General and the rest of them have not told us how they, got Nnamdi Kanu, but we're just getting now the news from Joe, who told us that, well, they set up Nnamdi Kanu. According to Joe, Joe said the guy liked money. They invited him to come and collect 10 million, 10 million US dollars, and he came for it. That's how they caught him, injected him, and brought him to Nigeria. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Nnamdi Kanu was told to come and collect 10 million US dollars, and he fell for it. That is how Nigerian government apprehended him. The recent interception and repatriation of the self-acclaimed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has drawn several controversies across the country and Nigeria. Aside from the controversies, it has also drawn criticism from some of the section of the public. Some people, especially from the southeast region, allege that the federal government is not putting the same effort in fighting Boko Haram and bandits as it does for Nnamdi Kanu. The reactions have clearly shown they are unaware of the various air and land strikes of the Nigerian military against terrorists and bandits in the northern parts of the country, according to Joe. Commenting on this, the spokesman of the All Progressive Congress in Lagos State Chapter, Joe Ibukwe, quoted a statement from the recent Abubakar Jolly recite regarding the Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal. The beginning of the statement is said, the most idiotic thing I have heard from people after Nnamdi Kanu's arrest is saying government should put in the same effort to deal with Boko Haram and bandits. Really? So all the bombardment of the Sable Forest and other Boko Haram locations and bandit hideouts with jets, fighters, helicopter, gunship and landstock landing to the killing or leading to the killing and leading to the arrest of many bandits and terrorists is no longer efforts made by the government. Do you know how many security personnel have lost their life in the fight of these insurgents and the bandits? Yes, you say no effort is being made. This statement also alleged that the government puts little or no effort in arresting Nnamdi Kanu, adding that the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, was only told to come and collect 10 million US dollars in Addis Ababa, and he fell for it. The conclusion part of the statement says that the real effort of the government is in the Sabo, Barni, Gari, Zaria, Castina, and other insurgents hideouts. He says all the government did was put out a bait, telling him, as somebody who Nnamdi Kanu could trust, told him to come and collect 10 million US dollars to continue the fight for Biafra. And they told him to come in person. And Nnamdi Kanu fell for it because he loved money. The government did not do anything more. There was no magic in it. And as soon as he came, he was arrested and extradited to Nigeria. Mind you, there is no effort made for the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. It was a sweatless effort. They only told him to come and collect money. He likes money, 10 million US dollars in Addis Ababa. Andy Mugu fell for it. The real effort is being made to ensure that criminals are Nigeria gets rid of criminals. This is what really happened. Hello, my wonderful people. This is what Joe is saying that this is what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. that all the government did was to, the way they would set somebody up and say, we believe in your struggle. Maybe the person would have been talking to him just the way Yahoo Yahoo, the way they make people, they make people fall for them, would have been making all effort trying to, getting on the Kanu, talking about Biafra, and Nnamdi Kanu, according to Joe, fell for the whole scam. As they began to tell him about it, he was happy and all that and all that. But probably the person said, I'm also a big part of this fan of your fight. I believe in what you are fighting for, maybe, and they spoke and, and they told him, come and collect money so that you can do this, do that. And now they can, according to Joe, said, now they can do that was, it was a cheap one that the government did not even have to do so much. According to Joe, said the government did not do so much. He said only told him now they can't come and collect money, and it was not, he could not do without hearing the name money. As soon as he heard it, he came, and that was it. That was it. There was no big deal. You could tell straight away that. I don't know how Nandi can really fell for this, but it's rather very strange. Oh yes, it is very strange that somebody will just invite you, come and collect money, you start talking. How did the person, you'll be surprised that even the person will be an able person. We're just hearing this from Joe now. We've not heard a lot of the issues ongoing with regards to this matter. We're just hearing this from Joe. You'll be surprised that the person they used against him is an Igbo person, because the person has to be speaking his tribe. If you look at how betrayal works, it's somebody who really knows you, who you really know. There's some element of trust. That's how it works. There have to be some element of trust to a large extent. Somebody who you can say, no, no, he can't do this, he can't do that. So they told him to go and collect money from Addis Ababa. See, and the guy went there to collect money, and that was how they apprehended him. Said the government didn't even do anything. There was nothing particular, big or small, the government did. There was no too much work on the side of the government, according to Joe. That it was as simple as simple as simple. So according to him, Nnamdi Kanu likes money. So when they told him to go and collect more money for the struggle for Biafra, he believed, got on the plane. That's what, because if you think about it, how did they know the exact plane he was coming? Say, for instance, he's leaving, let's say, UK for 1400. He was supposed to, 14.00 was supposed to land in Kenya, for instance, or Addis Ababa, like Joe is saying, at 15:14, and they were there waiting for him. As soon as he came, they apprehended him, gave him the injection. He became docile, and they took him out. How did it really happen? How did that really happen? If you look at it, there is really cause for serious concern. How did that happen? That it became so simple. It said Nigerian government did not do anything extraordinary out of the blues. This is the first time we're really getting a first-hand information with regard to this matter and what, how Nnamdi Kanu was apprehended. They said they tricked him to come and collect 10 million US dollars, and Nnamdi Kanu fell for it. According to Joe, so Nnamdi Kanu likes money. So as soon as they just told him to go and collect the money, he fell for it. That's how they apprehended him. So leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. God bless you. Bye for now.